Yeah, I'm good.
Don't go now.
I got it. Welcome to Comedic Relief. I'm your boy Josh, followed by Yavi over here. Today will be the third episode of Comedic Relief, which I'm excited for. Shut up.
Okay.
This is the first episode. We actually have a camera.
Yeah. And actually in the same room.
Round of applause for that one.
Damn.
Yeah, you need stop. Okay, so now that we got the introduction out the way,
Yeah, I have another man in my room.
you're gay. I do want to ask you. This first of all, thank you for inviting me to your humble abode.
I know, right?
Very nice, very nice,
basically
very
invited
nice.
yourself.
I didn't invite myself.
You were so lucky that my mom said yes. I'm kidding. She likes you.
Alright.
She's like, you're
Yeah,
okay.
she's my mom.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we're going to do this question that has been on my mind, and I want your opinion. Couldn't get Paul's opinion.
You want grape orange?
Couldn't get your. I need your opinion because this is the argument that I had playing a game of charades with my fourth block.
Okay.
I want to know: is cornbread supposed to be sweet?
Is cornbread supposed to be sweet?
Is cornbread supposed to be sweet? That's how we're starting it off. Is cornbread supposed to be sweet?
I have a bit of a sweet tooth.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Screw you. Screw you. No, we're getting to this. Cornbread is not supposed to be sweet.
Why?
It is never supposed to be sweet.
Everything's supposed to be
Not everything's supposed to be sweet. Cornbread is a savory dish. You eat it with everything that okay. So if you had you gotta let me put this in a scenario. You have a table full of desserts, cake, cupcakes, cheesecake, cookies, brownies, whatever you want.
So much good.
And you go down the row of the table and you see cornbread. Is that supposed to be in that mix? Would it be in that? Would it? Your thing. You're saying that you have a sweet tooth. You're basically saying that cornbread is supposed to be a dessert. Is that what you're saying? Because I've heard people that say like it's supposed to have a little dessert. If you wanted a dessert, get a dessert. Cornbread is not supposed to have a cake texture to it. If you want a cake, buy the cake. That is a savory dish. And they looked it up and said this is a southern recipe. That's not a southern recipe. That's a northern recipe. North people use sugar. I don't use sugar. I have relatives that live in the South, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. What's another southern state? The point is, they all said that cornbread should not have any sweetness to it. And I believe them wholeheartedly because that's not how I was raised at all.
Fuck.
So I'm going to ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Is cornbread supposed to be sweet? Yes or no?
The fuck did you do to that airhead? No.
Oh. No?
No.
Okay, you're spared. Whoever is listening to this on the other side of this screen,
Right.
hold up, let me no, that's not gonna work. If
Don't worry, we'll move the entire monitor.
if you ever in your life in the comment section tell me that cornbread is supposed to be sweet, I'm going to find you and kill you.
Can't say that.
I'm going with feathers, obviously. I can't actually do it. Anyway,
Oh,
now that we got that topic out of the way and everything has been successfully traversed,
right.
what do you want to talk about?
Oh.
The Godzilla movie. I'm joking. I ain't gonna do no spoilers.
Yeah, true.
Your dad probably watches this. He's probably listening through the wall. I told him not to spoil it.
You gotta come
Boom, 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 boom. Starts punching holes through the ceiling.
What do you think about prom last night?
It was alright.
It was alright.
I didn't have nobody to go with, for real.
Technically.
I mean, I did have somebody technically, but like, she's gay. You can't really kiss a gay person.
Come here.
Hey, back up. Yeah, it was alright. I mean,
I will say the scenery was much more.
it was better than homecoming.
Right.
Better than homecoming.
Was the price increase needed?
No, not at all.
Okay. No.
Last year, it was
It was like what, $20?
it was like 40, 45 plus
Yeah.
tax.
Okay.
45 plus, it was 40, it was probably 45 if they added tax.
It was up there.
So, let me ask you this. Why the freak did y'all need to do freak? Why the freak did y'all need to have almost $80 for a ticket? For what? 70?
That didn't even rent out a place.
Exactly.
Like my friend prom is at the end of the month. He paid $40 for his ticket, and it is at a manor elsewhere.
It's cheap. It's cheap. It's been cheap. They're a charity case. They're a charity case. That's why they keep getting beat out of keep getting beat in every sport except for basketball. That's the only thing I'll give them to.
True.
They get beat every time. You know why? Because actually puts in the work.
Mm-hmm.
They take handouts. That's what they do. They take handouts. I don't want to die today. I'm gonna take the grape.
What's wrong with cherry?
What did I announce with cherry? Exactly. Yesterday, like I was saying, it was alright. The one thing I didn't like was the headache. I mean, to be fair, I had a headache way before I even stepped foot in that building.
Yeah.
But like, they didn't. It made it so much worse. Especially, you know how when you have people that pronounce their S when they say stuff with an S, it sounds real sharp. When they say it through their teeth, yeah, that's exactly what the speakers felt like, and that hurt so bad, bro. Like my head was hurting, and then on top of that, I had when I had left and said goodbye to everybody, I had got in a car and I had went to Sonic's.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't want anything. I didn't want anything heavy, so when I went in there, I just asked for a burrito. I asked for a burrito and some fries, and it was like, all right, that'll be $19.17. I gave him the $10 bill that I had, and then I asked for a Sprite. I didn't ask for a small one, so I assumed it was a medium. So I had asked them. We was going home. I got home. I took off all the clothes. I put them back in its respective place. Then I put on some basketball shorts. The socks that I had on for when I took off my shoes, I just pulled those up so my legs would be warm. And then I had went in the kitchen to that's when I sent you the message with the pictures. And then I turned off the kit because my kitchen has two lights. It has a bright one, which is LED. So there's that, and then it's a different. Stop it! Don't you dare! And then,
you better now.
Wow, you're racist. Anyway, so I was sitting there and I was doing that, and I turned off that light and I turned on. I guess we have 4 lights in the kitchen because we have the 2 main ones, and then we have the sink light and the oven light. So I have a sink light.
Well, I guess this is how much.
So I flipped it on, and I turned everything off. I flipped that on, and I went to the table, but it was like still bright. So I had to get up, and movement hurt my head even more. So I had to get up. I had to get up, and then I turned that light on, off. And then there's two settings to the oven. Like it's a bright one and then it's a dim one. So I had put on flipped it to the dim one, and then I sat back down. And then my mom was like, she got out the chair. She was like, she got out her room. She was like, why is the air conditioner still on? And I was just like, okay. Like here's the thing about my mom. When I sleep with the door open. I sleep with my door open.
Yeah.
For reasons that I can't explain on YouTube. So when I sleep with the door open, I keep it cracked just a little bit. Don't do that. I don't smell bad. I leave it cracked. Here's the thing. When my mom gets up, she like turns on the hallway light on. And the hallway light is extremely bright. So like I be getting there and I be sleeping and then cause like I like to move around when I sleep. I don't know why. Like it's either one side's cold and I wait for the back part of the cool and I go back. But like if I sleep in the front of my bed and I'm like my body's like adjacent to the door in the crack, when she turned it on, I just be like I get up. I literally hold the cover. I will scoot over to the dark side. I'll scoot over. And then I'll just go into the darkest part of my room and then just go back to sleep. And then for some reason, my mom, I guess, notices this and it shuts my door completely. I don't want to say I'm afraid of the dark. I'm not. Unless you tell me there's something in there with me. Right. My dog scares me.
There's an oiled up big black dude somewhere in the corner.
No. My dog like is kind of like black, but he has like gray tinge to it.
Oh yeah.
He's a small dog, but like because sometimes we mistake to I go to sleep. If I go to sleep and they don't close his door, cause okay, he sleeps in my brother's room, but my brother has left, so it's technically his room now. But I still count it as my brother. So we don't close his door, and if we don't close that door, he'll get out of that room, walk down the hall. This dude knows how to open doors. That's creepy. Like some of our doors, you have to actually like pull it for it to click, except for my door. So my mom's door, you have to pull it to click. But if you don't hear that click, he's going to bust in that room. And don't be in the bathroom because he knows how to do that too. He knows how to open the bathroom door. Like especially if he's by himself. If he's by himself in the room, like he doesn't like being by himself. But like my mom figured out that if we all leave and put his cage in the living room and turn on the TV, he'll shut up. I guess he likes to watch TV.
Same with my grandparents though.
I explained how he lost his eye, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
Perfect story, guys.
this idiot decided because my mom has a BB gun, right? We call it Muffin because Muffin don't bite. Anyway,
all right.
So my mom has a BB gun. She hasn't used it in a while, so she was like she took all the BBs out and was cleaning, and she wanted to know if there was any BBs in the gun, so she decided to shoot it. This Midnight, that's his name, that looks like a stick. Midnight decided to bust up in the room and go directly to her, and she aimed the gun, which is dumb because you should have went outside, but it's okay. She aimed the gun and she shot it. And I was in a bathroom and all I heard was him howling out the room and running up the hallway under the couch. So I'm sitting here thinking he got hit in the back and he's coming and he's being nosy and stuff to bite to him. He's coming to bite back at him. No, that didn't happen. So my brother was on the couch and he was in the living room. So he got down. He was trying to get him out because my mom wanted to, apologize how women do. I'm so sorry, boo, and all that crap. I tell that boy to shut up and get out the way, especially if he's whining. And if he don't shut up, I flick him in the nose and tell him to shut up. That's not animal cruelty, YouTube. It's discipline. That boy needs to shut up. Like, Annoying. So annoying. Especially when he be looking at me for food. No! You have a whole bowl of food. He can't keep water down anymore because that dude be drinking so fast. Like I be getting on him about sleep, drinking the stuff, drinking the water that comes out the air conditioner. Like I be going, like popping him, bro. Like I be like, no, I'm serious. I be like, you ain't gonna be satisfied until you dead. You have water in the house. You have water in the house. You don't act like you're thirsty. He literally scratched. He scratched off the little film for the screen door. He scratched it off. So there's that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, uh, my brother tried to get him out, and he noticed that his eye was bleeding. I'm still in my night clothes, so I don't know what's going on. My mom started panicking, so I got a towel. I had to carry him, and I put pressure on his face. So easy, I could just like. Anyway, anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I was sitting there. I was doing that. We was going to the vet. She explained what happened. So, fast forward like a couple of weeks.
I shot my baby.
And it's a dude.
My baby boy.
And we had to get his. It was time for him to get his eye removed because it wasn't. We thought it was healing up because it was white, but it was like it looked like it was clearing, and then it came back. So it was time for him to get his eye removed. That boy looked so ugly after the procedure. Like they had to put him down. So they like instead of like cutting him, all his fur off, they gave him the sedative, but they like balded him in one spot in his face. So like this all could have been avoided if you just all the way around his body, but no, they didn't want to do that. So he looked like a stuffed animal with patches. Like I was saying, he's creepy. So I was not creepy now, but like when I it was one time I was sleeping in my room. It was like middle of the night, and I heard his paw. I heard paws. I heard this is the sound. It was so I heard that down the hall. So I woke up. I didn't know what it was. My door was open, so I couldn't really see what was going on. So I went back to sleep. I didn't notice anything. And then I guess he noticed that my door was open. So he came in there. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it, see anything. So I was like, I'm going back to sleep. He decides to jump on my bed, and I got up. Well, I was finna kick him. He takes up, like, he goes, like, if I'm sleeping, if anybody's sleeping, he'll go between your legs. That is uncomfortable. That is uncomfortable. Especially if I'm like this. If I lay on my back and I have my legs like this, like that, he'll go in between it. So not only are you compromising my cover, but I can't move and I'd be uncomfortable. And like when if it's just me and him and I don't want to be bothered with, I put him in his cage and I tell him to shut up. You say you want to do photography, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just to make money, man. Because I can't just do this and be satisfied.
I mean, technically you can.
I can.
You can.
In between, I need money for that.
Yeah, you're right. They got any music studios in Florida?
In Florida? Yeah.
Are you going to Florida?
I'm not going.
Oh wow, so you're just gonna leave me?
I don't want to like go to Florida.
Screw you! Screw you!
I don't want to go to Florida and like twice a year I get hit by some natural disaster.
Tis true.
Right. That's why I don't want to go to like Florida. It's like.
But everybody.
Oh, it's a beautiful day outside.
but everybody else, everybody below America is way worse. So, ha ha.
Someone else want to like go too far up north or like just.
I'm gonna go
the furthest
somewhere.
The furthest way I'm going up is further north is Virginia. That's where I draw the line.
Virginia's yeah. No Canada.
No.
Too fucking cold, man. Like, you
It's
have
not
to-
cold. I want to explore. I want to do stuff. But like, if I want to do it, I want to do it with, I want to have an apartment. That's the goal.
Yeah.
I need to like pick up the slack. I have money. I need you to pick up the slack. It's
649 already.
not that bad. It'll be fine. Listen, we're doing great things in this country. Great things. I like being on a voice impressionist. I want to do voice acting, but at the same time, I don't want to do voice acting because
For some freedoms are like taken away.
yeah.
Sure.
Not only that,
Especially for like working for a company.
yeah, I can't do like if I'm voice acting, I'm gonna do it on my own terms. I don't want to do like I'll take a voice coach, but like I don't want to like have to do all that corny crap. That opera la 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 part.
Ma 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 ma.
I can be dramatic when I want to be.
Just imagine you go from the Josh you are now to like this crying old white lady.
This is a topic that I didn't I recorded but couldn't post it. Okay, so if you had any power, what would it be? I want to. Okay, I ruled out like I said because I was talking to Isaiah with this. I ruled out fire manipulation and teleporting due to the fact you can counter argue. This is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about. I ruled out fire manipulation due to the shows, the My Hero and Full Metal Alchemist. Due to the fact that one, you can't. I mean, like My Hero, like kind of like Endeavor when he like overheats and stuff. Even though he did train his body for it, he can still overheat and his body deteriorates. And on top of like in Full Metal Alchemist, the fact that a bottle of water can stop you from snapping your fingers and igniting somebody is crazy. Couldn't be me. Anyway, but like yeah, and then on top of that, the only exception that I would do would be an Avatar, because that's not based. It's not based on how much fire. You could be like like it doesn't matter how much fire, because it's a matter about your martial art prowess and your stamina. Because you can be overpowered and have the stamina of a fat guy. A fat guy. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Just a fat guy.
I would.
Sumo wrestling without the sumo.
I ruled out teleportation due to the fact that you've seen Slug Terror, right? You never seen Slug Terror?
No, I've never seen Slug Terror. Sorry.
We're watching that after we get with this recording.
Fuck.
We're watching Slug Terror.
Okay.
So, we was I ruled out not time manipulation, teleportation due to the fact because what if you like do like you have like when you teleport kind of like Enderman, you have like particle effects that leave you. So what if like people, if they're like you definitely wanted, people can like get to your like they can scan the particles that you leave behind, get a good reading on it, and like they can find you anywhere on the world in the world. Even if you did teleport there and they had your they could just like scan your biometric readings.
Right.
I'm surprised exactly see where you land
that
next
would be
based on that thing. That's why I ruled out teleportation. What are your thoughts?
Fire. It can be cool. I find it pretty basic.
I mean, yeah, it's basic. It's fire, water,
depending on the rules,
flying, and super strength, super speed. Those are all basic powers. I want like
True.
if I had a power, I wanted it to be like unique.
like JoJo stands kind of.
Kind of.
And like One Piece fruits, they have absurd powers.
Yeah,
they can
but
be used like so well.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this: the One Piece community can hate me all they want. The fact that you gotta eat a fruit to get your ability couldn't be me. I want to be born with it. I don't want to have to eat a fruit just to gain some ability, and I want to be able to swim. You suckers!
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't swim, but
Not
y'all
even-
are on water.
Not even just that. You get splashed with water, you feel weakened.
Oh my
And
god!
then there's a type of mineral in the One Piece world that just restrains your power.
Y'all suck. Y'all need to. Whoever made this show end it, because why would you make that?
He's trying to.
Why would you make water? Why would you make water your weakness? You're on a boat surrounded by water. 90% of your show. Well, not 90%.
Not really.
How much percent would you say?
Like in between arcs, and then the one arc where they were like underwater.
Mm-hmm.
That arc specifically though, they had like a bubble around the entire island, so they could just come in and whatnot.
Luffy still sucks.
Luffy was fighting in a bubble, and he would extend his arm out. It would like the bubbles would protect him mainly. So anything like bullets and whatnot, it would come out the bubble. The bubble won't pop because it's super strong. But once Luffy's fist goes out there, he can like keep maintaining his like punch, right? But he's just retract it back or whatever.
Sucks. And then ooh. The one I hate the most. Sorry, squish.
Yeah. My idea, that's
The new generation people that are hating on hating on old animes, especially the JJK franchise and Demon Slayer. Because the people that say this and that be hating on the old shows, the old shows were the gateway to the new content. Y'all are not you come talk to me when you have experienced peak stuff, because just because you have better visual effects doesn't mean your show is good.
True.
You can have the best
It doesn't mean that ass can bounce. Does not mean your plot is great.
Listen, you can have the best visual effects. I'm worried. I am looking when I watch a show. I want to know if I will be interested, first of all, and two, I want to know the storyline and see if I want to if I can get into it. If you can get me hooked in 2 episodes, I will complete your series. But not One Piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say for you it's not One Piece because
but
to get hooked on One Piece, you have to watch like 50 episodes.
Listen. I will watch. If I'm not satisfied with what I see, I'm not gonna watch you. Especially in like okay, but like that's for like horny people.
True. Yeah.
Like, listen.
I'm very horny guy.
Like, okay. Like, listen. Like,
Sorry.
ooh, what's like? What I was talking about, Windbreaker. The show that just came out that only has 2 episodes. That's good. Not only did I like it, like I like fighting, okay, and that was good. I like Windbreaker. That is something that I got hooked on by the first episode. The first episode I got hooked on. I have to if I watch a show, I want to be entertained. I don't want to just watch a show just for visual effects. Not only that, but the people that are voice acting these characters in the new generation have old shows that they were in voice acting, and y'all want to sit here and hate on them. But these people been doing this before these shows came out.
True.
Don't meet right on a show if you haven't watched any other thing.
Right.
That's all I have.
Like I will say, JJK season 2, pretty great, pretty good. Did I need to see it for the entire rest of 2023?
No.
Counting?
No.
I did not need to.
Actually, no. No.
Like,
You know what I
did
do?
not need to see
You
that
know what I-
come out
you know what I-
amazing. It was good. It was
Hey,
amazing.
y'all-
But it was not that good.
This is why. No, because in my fourth block, they was just. It's just a bunch of meat riders, and it's freshmen too. It's freshmen. It's just freshmen. Y'all, people that would sit here and like, I don't know how to say this. Like,
glaze the hell.
yes, thank
Yeah,
you. If
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to glaze a show that we already know is good, but y'all sit here and hate on the show that we think is good, don't come talk to me. Don't come talk. If you're not gonna watch, if you're not even gonna consider watching the show, don't come talk to me. Cause there's this girl in this. It is my first block. She will watch One Piece, but she can't watch Naruto, which is only 720 episodes from the when they was kids to Shippuden. Shippuden. That's 720, but you can watch almost 1,000 and some change episodes in One Piece. You have more. You have more commitment in One Piece than you do Naruto. Naruto is shorter. Naruto is shorter. But you don't want to watch Naruto. It's crazy. She doesn't want to watch Dragon Ball neither, which is dumb because Dragon Ball was like the first one, not the first anime, but it was like the gateway for most some of the people to watch anime. I know it was for me.
It was like a gateway to like shonen.
Basically, yeah. It's a
Dragon Ball. I can see why people wouldn't watch it. In fact, before I even like watched Dragon Ball, I knew more about the plot from like the stuff they produced than the
no.
actual show.
I was like when I first watched it, it was during the Cell games.
Cell games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cell? It was
Cell.
It was Boo.
Then Boo.
Okay, so I was watching during Cell Arc, and I liked that, especially it was Dragon Ball, it was Dragon Ball Z, Z Kai, and GT that would all play on it. It was this broadcast, and then after that, it would be Digimon. This is why I like Digimon.
That was a cool episode.
Whoa, Digimon! What?
That was you,
No.
but like less Yavi sounding.
Listen.
More...
Then
you went from picking up a mushroom to a bird.
I like soft. Anyway, I don't. Anyway, get off topic. So we were sitting there, and I like Dragon Ball is that, and then Beyblade is what I really got into because I will always talk about it. I like. Sorry, because I can remember, for word, I can remember the Beyblade Burst Evolution song, the dub version, because I mean there's like multiple. Huh? I'm not singing it. Not now. I'm not singing it now. It was like this is a very catchy song, and like because there's two different ones. I didn't like the deactivated.
What the?
Deactivated, reactivated.
No.
Hit deactivate, reactivate. Yeah.
Hey.
So
At least they did that like 34 minutes into the.
So we was like I like Beyblade. I'm getting like I'm gonna buy me a set of Beyblades though. So that was that. And then I progressed on. And then I watched Demon Slayer, which I like Demon Slayer. Then I
feel like Demon Slayer.
Ooh, you know what you
like
should watch?
I feel like Demon Slayer now is more visual than story.
I like listen. This is what you should watch. And the people over here, you should watch Ice Blade Sorcerer. It's good, in my opinion. And on top of that, I already found my crush in that show. Yeah.
Oh. The Ice Blade Sorcerer shall rule the world. That one.
Let me see a picture. Yes.
This one.
I believe.
Sure.
Yes.
Can I touch them?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one. It's a really good anime.
Prime Video.
It's pretty. I like it.
It's rated 6 out of 10. Well, actually, the Internet Movie Database does not know how to rate anime. So I don't really.
Ooh.
I think I've seen this somewhere. Well, I haven't seen. Okay, now
We skipped from we went from animes to power. I mean, power to
Yeah,
anime.
we went from power to anime.
Speaking of powers, I want to get back on this. Now, I want to ask you this, and I want your answer. Okay, and I want answers in the comments too. So,
Yes.
when in Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Right now.
shut up. Let me finish. If in Avatar: The Last Airbender,
A show that I have not watched.
and
Going to.
Swan.
Going to.
Oh my gosh, bro. Anyway,
Like,
listen.
I'm good.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, so in the last video part, if you've seen Legend of Korra, right?
No.
Ask this question, but I want people in the comments. If Aang didn't learn that take away bending ability, would we still have that ability in Legends of Korra? That's all I want to know. That's all I have. Thank you.
Oh, thank you all for listening.
Screw you.
Shorter episode. What the fuck? Short episode today, but
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
sounds like shit.
Cause you
Yeah.